Yellowstone National Park, the land of geysers, bison, and probably more than a few bear attacks. But if you think all the action in Yellowstone happens above ground, well, you'd be wrong. There are explosive events happening below Yellowstone that have been kept secret by the park itself. And we're going to tell you all about them. From ancient super eruptions to magma chambers so big they can melt your mind, there are plenty of secrets hiding under Yellowstone that will change everything you thought you knew about this national treasure. So, get ready, because we're about to blow your mind. Yellowstone National Park is famous for its geothermal wonders, but one eruption in particular has left an explosive mark on history. We're talking about the one that happened way back in 640,000 years past and created the Yellowstone caldera. This massive explosion blasted an astounding 2,500 cubic kilometers of ash, rock, and gas into the air, covering an area twice the size of France. That's the kind of party Yellowstone knows how to throw. But here's where things get really interesting. Unlike other volcanic eruptions, this one wasn't exactly a sudden outburst. Instead, it was more of a drawn-out affair with activity rumbling on and off for a whole year. It's like someone was trying to blow up a balloon, and each rumble was just another breath of air. And let's talk about the aftermath, because this eruption didn't just blow up Yellowstone, it practically blew up the world. The fine ash from this eruption floated all the way to the Pacific Ocean, forming a layer of volcanic debris over a vast area. And then came the lava flows, blanketing parts of Idaho and Montana in molten fury. But even after all that, Yellowstone wasn't done. Oh no. It took another 1,300 years for the magma chamber to fully recharge, leaving behind a giant crater that stretched from Idaho to Wyoming. This crater became the Yellowstone caldera, a massive bowl-shaped depression that is still visible today. It's like looking into the belly of the beast itself. Now, you might be wondering why we're still here considering what went down here 640,000 years ago. Well, let me put your mind at ease. Scientists predict that the chances of a similar super eruption happening again anytime soon are incredibly low. It's so unlikely, in fact, that we're not even going to assign it a percentage chance, because it would be an absolute miracle if it did happen. In fact, you'd probably have better odds walking across the entire United States backwards while juggling chainsaws, just saying. But hold on a minute. Because there's more to Yellowstone's past than meets the eye. Deep beneath the park's iconic geysers and hot springs lies a secret that's been hidden for millennia. We're talking about something so big and unexpected, it just might make you rethink everything you thought you knew about Yellowstone. It all starts with a technique called gravity gradiometry. Basically, scientists fly planes over Yellowstone and measure variations in Earth's gravitational field. These tiny changes in gravity can reveal hidden features beneath the surface, like buried valleys or underground magma chambers. And what they found is downright mind-blowing. It turns out there's a huge magma chamber lurking beneath Yellowstone's eastern flank. It's like a giant, hot, gooey surprise hidden under the park's pretty little geysers and making a whole bunch of them go off. No wonder the ground beneath our feet can feel so shaky sometimes. But there's even more to the story. According to some recent studies, this magma chamber could be nearly 3 times larger than we originally thought. That's right. What was once considered the biggest magma chamber in the lower 48 states may just be a small part of an even bigger, more explosive surprise. If you've ever dreamed of winning the lottery, you'd probably settle for a few $1,000,000, right? Well, if you were a bacterium living near Yellowstone, you'd probably settle for a nice hot spring to hang out in. See, life finds a way to thrive in the most extreme environments on Earth, including near-active volcanoes. Researchers have discovered a thriving community of bacteria living in the very same spots where Yellowstone's geothermal wonders bubble and steam. These tough little critters have adapted to survive in temperatures that would boil most other life forms to death. They basically live in the hottest sauna in town. But here's where things get really interesting. Scientists have learned that these bacteria play a vital role in the formation of Yellowstone's most iconic features. You know those beautiful pools of turquoise water surrounded by colorful minerals? Well, it turns out that bacteria are responsible for creating those vibrant colors. These tiny organisms excrete compounds that act as a kind of biological paint, staining the rocks and minerals in shades of yellow, orange, and green. And it's not just a pretty sight. These bacterial communities help scientists understand the complex interactions between life and the environment. Plus, they remind us that beauty can be found in the most unexpected places. You don't need a fancy art gallery when nature is serving up masterpieces like this. When you think of Yellowstone National Park, you probably imagine vast herds of majestic bison roaming the plains, right? Well, you'd be right on the money. Bison are indeed one of the most iconic symbols of Yellowstone's untamed wilderness. These massive creatures have roamed the park for centuries, their massive heads held high as they traverse the rugged terrain. In fact, Yellowstone is home to the largest bison population in the world, with around 5,000 individuals calling the park home. It's like stepping back in time and seeing these magnificent beasts in their natural habitat. But hold on a second. Did you know that these bison aren't your average cattle? Oh no. These bad boys are the result of a genetic experiment gone awry. You see, long ago, domestic cattle escaped from nearby ranches and interbred with the wild wood bison. The result was a hybrid creature that's stronger and more resilient than your typical cow. These hybrids eventually made their way to Yellowstone, where they thrived and multiplied, becoming the ancestors of the bison we see today. It's like nature's own bovine experiment, proving that sometimes the results are truly wild. There's a lot going on underneath the surface of Yellowstone National Park. Who would have thought? But one of the most fascinating features is something we can't actually see. It's the hidden world of superplumbing. You see, Yellowstone's geothermal wonders are the result of a complex network of pipes and plumbing that channels superheated water and steam from deep within the earth to the surface. It's like a natural water park built by Mother Nature herself. And the network is so extensive that it covers an area roughly the size of Los Angeles. That's right. Beneath the park's seemingly small collection of geysers and hot springs lies a vast underground maze of interconnected tubes and tunnels. These passages allow superheated water to travel from deep within the earth to the cooler depths where it condenses into vapor. And when the pressure builds up enough, bam, you get a spectacular eruption of steam and boiling water. It's like a giant pressure cooker on the surface of the earth. One of the coolest aspects of Yellowstone's superplumbing is the way it creates some of the park's most iconic features, like Old Faithful. As the water vapor rises through the network, it heats the rocks and soil above it, creating a network of sizzling steam vents and mud pots. It's like a subterranean sauna system that keeps the park's geothermal wonders bubbling and steaming. So next time you find yourself in Yellowstone, take a moment to appreciate the incredible superplumbing that makes it all possible. From its hidden magma chambers to its thriving bacterial communities, Yellowstone National Park is full of surprises. We've only scratched the surface of what this park has to offer. There are plenty more secrets waiting to be uncovered. So until we meet again, keep exploring, keep asking questions, and never stop being curious. Who knows what wonders you might find? And if you like this video, don't forget to show your support. Every like and subscribe helps us bring more amazing stories about our planet to more curious minds. Until next time, keep being curious.